The other day there's a channel talking about some of the dangers of boondocking in the forest. And he mentioned falling trees. Shouldn't park under it. You know, when you pull in, you make sure that you're not putting yourself in danger in case a tree falls or a big limb falls or something. This tree right here, it fell within the last month, I guess. I'm not really sure when, but just a few months ago I was sitting under this tree. I had the camera out and I was sitting in the shade relaxing and filming aliens as they go by and all that stuff. So, you know, what he says is true. You got to watch it because they will come down. You know, and I looked at it several times. I didn't check it out to see if it was going to fall, but I did look at it and it seemed okay. Still pretty green, so I don't know. Never can tell. But I'd say somebody lost their condo. I hope they had insurance. Of course, this is a natural disaster, so I may not cover it. So, anyway, it was sure a big one. And I apologize for the shaky camera, but the stabilizer on the GoPro is the batteries are dead and they won't take a charge. So I'm going to have to use this for now. Try to stabilize it as much as I can, stabilize it as much as I can during edit. So just hang on to your chair so you don't fall out and bear with me. So that was a big tree. It was a big old tree. But I'll tell you what, I got lots and lots of firewood now. The C-Tap said I don't have to go far for firewood. He was right. And when it came down, it took out a good sized limb. Looks like it's probably about 2 foot in diameter on the tree next to it. You can see. Why do the bees like the camera so much? I had them on the lens a few times. Anyway, that's that right there is the limb when it is knocked out, and we'll go up this tree. And you can see there, it just knocked it right off the tree. That one right there in the center is probably next. It's leaning pretty good. And it's dying, that's for sure. And then there's one over there across the way. That one's leaning pretty good too, so probably wouldn't take too much for them to come down. I want to know what happened to the sun. It's supposed to have been all sunny and bright for 4 or 5 days. Now they got clouds moving in. Pretty black ones over there. I think you're going the other way though, so that's good. So, well, there are some dangers when you're in the forest. You know, it's like everything else. You have to just be aware of your surroundings, and just be just a little bit on a lookout for dangers. One thing though, I've noticed that the closer you are to civilization, you know, cities, towns, and you know, where you go to get water and you go once or twice a week or once or twice a month to get food or something. If it's not that far away, then it's not that far away for them to come out either. So the way I do it is I get as far away from civilization as I can. I stock up first. You know, I'll get a month or month and a half worth of food, and you know, plenty of water, and all the things that you need to survive. And I try to stay, you know, as far away from people as I can. In the 60 years that I've been coming out into this area, well, I can't say I've never been scared. I've been scared out of my wits once or twice. I think it was a lake lizard. Reminded me of a time a couple of years ago, I guess. Something big bumped the motorhomes. That scared me. You know, and then I've had people just, you know, drive into my camp on their alien transport vehicles and start asking questions, and you know, that makes me a little bit nervous. You know, you just have to be prepared and be aware that things can happen. You know, another channel said, you know, well, you know, most everybody's out here just for the same thing, just to camp and have a good time, you know, and enjoy the scenery and all that, and that's very true. Most of the people are, but then there's always that one element, you know, that isn't out to enjoy himself. He's out to enjoy himself at your expense. Oh, but you know, a scenario is you get off work, say after dark, and you have to walk from your employment to your car. That's dangerous, and the city as well. You know, I just think that you can't live your life in fear all the time. You know, you think everybody is out to hurt you, and everybody's out to rob you, and people drive by and they look at you just a little bit too long. Well, some people are just ignorant like that. I guess. I don't know. But you know, like I say, you just have to be aware of your surroundings and be prepared. That's all there is to it. Tree falling, that can happen anytime. You know, bears. Yeah, there was a couple of years ago. They weren't allowing any soft-sided campers out in this area because of the bears. Like I keep saying, I've been out here 60 years. I've never seen a bear here. I've seen them on TV, you know, down in the residential areas, but not out here. Hell, there ain't nothing out here for them to eat. They go where the food is too, so. Bees. Everywhere. Got my coat covered up. Let me see if I can get him. I have a little spaz attack here. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about was you know, safety and be aware of your surroundings and all that. Get out of here. Ah. Boy, they're fast. Anyway, so, you know, if you like this channel, if you like what you see here, be sure and subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell so you'll be notified. Another thing that I've noticed that YouTube is doing now is they're only notifying 10% of the subscribers. So a lot of people that are subscribed aren't aware that I've made a video. So I'd appreciate it if you could go back and go to my channel and click on the bell and make sure you get notified. And you can do it right here from this video as well. So yeah, I think that's it. I can't think of anything else. Talk to you later.